Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
The Gorecast is brought to you by American Horrors, the greatest uncut horror channel in the world. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all horror. As well as the station of decapitation without your head.
America's longest running horror channel, www.withoutyourhead.com.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
My Mac exploded and it made technical difficulties. So many of them. So many of them. Talk there for me, guys. Okay. I need to boost somebody's audio up. There we go.
Go ahead, Carter. Talk for
We're good. We're good. Yep. You might need to sing your song again. Sorry.
Okay.
I must have had...
Well, we're back. Da-ba-da-ba-da. We were gone for a couple of times. You didn't see us on Sunday or Thursday because Johnny's computer exploded. And words.
You were doing so good, dude.
I know, my stupid brain.
Computer exploded is an over-exaggeration a little bit, but yeah, no. I've got like 25% of a functioning Mac screen. That's it.
As long as it's not.
I've got a 37-inch television wired in as a monitor to the right of me, if you're wondering why I'm so beautifully lit on this side of my face.
It's got to get his good side.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's Tuesday, and as you may know, don't adjust your television sets or your laptops or whatever you're watching us on. But yeah, there's three of us.
There's supposed to be four.
We have a special guest.
We were supposed to do four, but yeah. Actually, I just realized I should probably find some sort of Giz replacement.
Yeah, I mean, you put me in as a replacement at one time.
Everything about the show today has been pretty much best described as a Hail Mary, because until things start going well, I was unaware that they probably would go well. Do I even have a picture of Giz?
The one thing I do find semi-funny is the more recent posters that you've been doing. Every single poster contains Angry Buzz, and I wonder why.
It's not every single poster.
There was one of my seductive
/ mischievous Buzz was there as well. I'm nearly tempted to just replace Giz with Angry Buzz.
Buzz squared. But yeah, like I said, we have a special guest, new to the show, Johnny Dudley.
Not new.
Hi. Welcome to the program.
I am the words that are on the screen.
Yes. It's like it's philosophical or whatever. That's deep.
That's deep, man.
I am the words that are on your screen.
Walter White, you know.
Yeah. And this time, so this week, you can actually, when we're having our side conversations, you can actually hear what's being said behind the scenes, as opposed to me and Carter just like,
That should be nice.
Yeah. You actually get to see the other side of it. So, but yeah, so Johnny wanted to join us because I guess he felt bad that we're doing Black Christmas.
Well, I knew
he's like,
none of us were going to like at least two of the movies. With you, I wasn't sure
Yes.
if the
So-
third movie was also going to be a an issue as well. Yeah. Well, with Buzz, sometimes
Yep.
what's
No
declared a
eggnog
classic,
today.
not so much in Buzz's eyes.
Right. So
Mm-mm-mm.
no eggnog. I don't know their slogan anymore, but yeah, Pepsi. But yeah, so we got Black Christmas Sathon, 1974, 2006, and 2019. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of, especially on my end, where I'm going to get years mixed up a lot because I'm going to be like 20, no, 8, 20, no, it's going to be an ordeal. So how's everybody doing tonight since I've been flapping my gums?
Doing good, man. So far tonight we've got Bree, Sweet Rabbit, Katie, and Ready Set Game in the chats with us.
I can't find a single photo
Right,
of
yeah.
kids,
so
so
what we
you
get
have
up
to
to.
deal with me in a check shirt and keep pointing this way.
I am saluting all of the people that are in.
Welcome to
the
everyone.
Program. Thank you for joining us.
Yes. Ready, set, game. Hello.
Just to give FYI, I have no access to the chat, so if you speak to me directly, I'll have to come through one of the gentlemen because I can't see it. My son's here, and he has my other phone that I normally track the chat, so got to keep him occupied while I do my
my
part-time
little
job
stuffed
here.
chicken breasts look so cute, stuffed with cheese.
What?
Bree wrote it in the chat. I feel I must have missed something up the top.
What is a shared dinner?
Whatever tickles your pickle. That's what I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I want to congratulate you on your
Yes,
chicken
if you like
breasts
if you like
and
cheesy
their
tats, you go for it.
deliciousness. I will be having chicken tomorrow. So
Are you not going to be having chicken tonight? It's chicken
And we-
tonight.
no, I feel like chicken
80.
tonight, like chicken tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, I always had an issue
So-
with chicken tonight because I was kind of like, it's a bit pushy. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I want the chicken tomorrow. Maybe I want it now.
It's like I don't want your,
Maybe-
I don't want your
Yeah.
fucking agenda all in my face
I'll
here
have
about chicken.
whenever
Oh,
I
it's
want,
always look at it as,
whenever I want.
Yeah, no one tells me when to eat
No
poultry.
one tells me
goddamn
when
it.
to eat my chucks. I'll tell you that straight out.
Man, I'm getting angry already, and we haven't even gotten to the fucking Black Christmas yet.
It's a whole lot.
Talking about
whole
push
lot of
chicken.
Black Christmas
All right.
tonight, kids. Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm
yes,
actually going to say I'm actually
you
going to
guys
say
ready
there's
for
two
news?
Black Christmas movies, and one of them that's just called a Black Christmas movie.
Yeah. May or may not be something else. We don't know. We don't really care.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's Blumhouse. You know.
Anybody have any other anything else going on before we move
No,
on
I think
to
I have
the
all of my initial
chat?
disgruntlements out of the way.
No, I mean, Bree's dealing with some dry chicken, but that's about it. So I think we're good for
Oh, it's actually
news.
chicken. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys ready for some Marvel news?
Yes, please.
I don't know why I said it like that.
This was a tough week to find news bits. There was not a lot of news bits. I had to a lot of the stuff I found was from 4 days ago, so not a lot
But
of
see,
recent
here's
stuff
the problem:
happening,
when
so-
they lock down every goddamn movie set known to man, it kind of reduces
true.
our ability to have horror
Well-
movie news.
Yes.
And it also, because we're going, everything's kind of ending. So, the TV shows are picking back up.
Or
now.
are they?
Yeah.
They are. I just finished the second season of Mandalorian and almost
'Cause I-
finished The Boys.
Oh, that season finale. Ugh, oh my god. Oh my god. I just got so excited. I knocked over my
Buzz had
microphone.
chicken tonight.
That's how it's
Makes you feel good.
Plus-
That's exactly how I reacted on it. So
Buzz had something tonight and it just got him
I
excited.
I haven't seen either of these shows you speak of.
Mandalorian is I don't know what he said because the other one
He said The
thing
Boys.
is-
The Boys.
Oh yeah, I've heard of the boys. I have not
Didn't we
watched
review The Boys?
No.
Might have been
We did
Giz.
Umbrella
Oh yeah,
Academy.
it was Umbrella Academy. Might have been myself and Giz that reviewed The Boys. I'm very eager to see season 2. I was doing what you were doing, Carter, where I was waiting for it to all come out, and then it all came out, but I was busy.
Yeah. Exactly. No, like I think Giz told me like it was a couple weeks back. He was like, "Hey, dude, it's finally done." So I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." That's the only reason. But you know, so I did catch something on Netflix called Home Sweet. Or
I
Home
talked
Sweet
about
Home?
that in the news bit.
no, it's just Home Sweet.
It's Home Sweet. It's the Japanese or something like that.
Japanese. It's it's so
pandemic type.
I'm down with some of that.
Yeah, I think we did that. I did that on one of the either last week or the week before. It was on one of the news bits that I did.
It's about 10 episodes.
What's
as
going
shit.
on with the Marvels anyway? I see Man Beast.
Oh, so
Man
yeah,
Thing.
yeah, the Man Beast, and
Man Thing.
It's close. Man Thing returns in 2021.
I didn't know
A
it disappeared.
character. I didn't either, but well, it's kind of like this new phase of Marvel comics that are kind of because of the, I talked about it was last week, I think, with the Alien comic coming out through Marvel, so they're kind of starting to throw a bunch of new stuff out because it's the new, I don't know,
Sweet as
it's Marvel.
Sweet as
So Man Thing, yes, Marvel or Man Thing, sorry, which is created by Stan Lee, Roy Thomas, Jerry Conway, and Jerry Morrow back in 1971. Marvel's Man Thing is set to return next year in a new saga, Avengers Curse of the Man Thing. Being unleashed in March of 2021, issue 1 kicks off a 3-issue storyline that will be told through 3 separate one-shots that have Man Thing interact with different Marvel characters and teams. The series is penned by Steve Orlando, who does Martian Manhunter, Batman, and Wonder Woman, who is making his Marvel debut.
Very good.
I know of Man Thing, but I don't know of Man Thing.
Like I know of Man Thing. I can't really
He's
say
Marvel's
I was
Swamp
ever
Thing.
really into him. Yeah,
That's basically it.
but like as much as a DC person as I'm not, I liked the version of Swamp Thing over Man Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing had a bit more character to him, I think.
Yeah, it really did.
I want to address something that's in the chat there, actually. I think we should actually kick up a petition for Amazon to pick up a season 2 of Blood Drive.
Because, dude, that'd be sick as shit.
That was such a good show.
We did that, didn't we?
I don't think
Blood
so.
Drive?
Or
No.
We did,
Johnny and Giz did. We did, what was it called?
Bar the
all
last
on the
episode,
bus.
because I refused to watch it, because as long as I haven't watched it, it's not over.
Oh. God, what was that? I can't remember the name of it now.
Yeah, they were all like on the bus.
Yeah.
It was like an anthology series type thing where there's like 5 different
That may have
stories.
also been Blood Drive. This is
Something.
Blood Drive. The Blood Drive we're
Could have
speaking
been.
of is a TV series.
Yeah. The one that we did, I think, was a Netflix thing.
Yeah, I think that's Blood Drive as well. But it was an anthology series thing. This thing's like an actual TV series.
Okay.
It's very good. It's basically Carmageddon.
But yeah, so you guys excited for Man Thing in March of 2021?
Yeah. Meh.
Like I said,
like I said, I don't have anything against Man Thing. I could never really get into it. Like, I don't know. He's just not a very interactive character.
And he just did kind of come off a little bit, let's be honest, as just a blatant Swamp Thing ripoff.
Yeah.
I was going to ask was who came out
Swamp
first.
Thing.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Pretty sure it was Swamp Thing.
Because Man Thing, like I said, came out in 71. So 2021, I think it's like the 50th anniversary. So that's another kind of big thing.
That argument is always out there that you can compare DC and Marvel and find the exact equivalent to Captain America, thing, whatever. Some of them just pull off better characters. And when it comes down to the Swamps, I kind of felt like Swamp Thing won the battle.
It's like his name, Man Thing. Like, I know they made that one like little series where it's a giant sized man thing. There's no possible way to get dirty about that.
Oh, I'll find a way.
I mean, if he is a version of Swamp Thing, then he's probably just dirty all the time. But I mean,
yeah,
I digress.
Seeing Ready Set Games, like, not excited either.
Okay.
yeah. I'm not
Well,
offended.
you know,
Like,
like I
I'm
said.
just like,
Right.
Ew.
I'm sure, yeah, like I'm sure somebody out there would be stoked. I'm just not one of them.
poopy face.
Sure, Giz probably would have had some kind of more like. Well, actually, that's my Giz.
Yeah, because it's kids in comics. You've met Giz, right?
So yeah, so strike one on news. I apologize. Like I said, it's the end of the year, and not a
You have
lot's
to be the
going on.
only news reporter
So,
on the planet.
number
that's actually
two.
like, sorry, it's all. That was a bad news story. I'm terribly sorry I even brought that to you. That was a bad news story.
I'm wondering, like, if like the people on your local news is like 10 people died in a fire today.
That's a
You know,
bummer.
I'm
like
sorry.
it's
just...
life's shit enough as it is. I shouldn't be reporting this stuff. I know they're news.
Yeah.
This lady got a
I know.
chihuahua, and he's fucking adorable. Look at him.
Yeah, this guy, he won like $30 on a lottery scratch. Let's go about that.
I think that's something like we never really had it over here, but like I have experienced it through Anchorman and stuff, like the soft news stories. They don't do those anymore. Like I think we need those. That it's like everyone's in COVID again, everyone's locked down, no one's allowed to leave their houses again. But have you seen this squirrel that can ride a jet ski? Ha ha! Nutty the squirrel. God damn. Yeah,
Look at that little
it's good
squirrel.
because you know.
God damn, that's when life was good.
Man,
you know
with the way life is at the minute, man, an old fucking squirrel riding a jet ski here and there in the news probably wouldn't be the worst thing.
You know what though? That's no lie because what was it? A few months back, some dude's truck broke down on his way to work, so he pulled out his skateboard and finished his way to work on his skateboard.
And
it made the news because it made the news because it went viral. He just
I wasn't gonna wait for you to say it. It made the news because like 5 miles down the line, a semi truck came, just ran him over and killed him.
Dude, it was just old boy, like he's free rolling down the fucking road on his skateboard and shit, but he was recording himself, so he had like his selfie stick.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that.
With Max songs, and it went viral, and so kind of got everybody else out on the street just hitting their boards and sharing music and shit.
Okay.
It sounds stupid, like, you know what? It wasn't like a fucking orphanage burning down.
Which is nice.
That's always good.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. It's good if we can get through a day without an orphanage burning down.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. So, news story number 2. You guys ready for this one? This one actually has to do about a movie called Knockin'. Just Knockin'. Like,
Knockin'.
That's it. Knockin'. Could mean something different. This is the second, maybe possibly a dirty story. But it's not, just to let you know, just so you don't get your expectations up. Knocking trailer has been released. Awesome. A woman named Molly, who has just experienced a traumatic incident, is unnerved by a haunting knocking sound from upstairs in her new
that's
apartment
never good.
building. I stopped for a second.
Sorry, I thought that was a dramatic pause. I didn't. I can do my sentence again now if you want.
As the noises become more desperate and sound like cries for help, she confronts her neighbors, but it seems no one else can hear it. Turn the page. In an unsettling quest for the truth, Molly soon realizes that no one believes her. Hold on. It's supposed to say her, not he. And begins to question if she even believes herself, as realization that is perhaps healing. That's the end of the sentence, sorry. Hooked on phonics.
Oh, dude,
me.
You know, like, I don't know emotionally where to go when you read shit. I'm like, I don't.
Is that a complete
Nope.
thought? Nope. Sorry, there was more, but it was
Sorry for the
a
camera
separate
freeze there,
sentence,
people.
So my apologies.
You probably should strap in and get used to that because my computer just occasionally just decides to go no.
Okay, so she moves into a new joint. She hears some knocking. Nobody else knows anything about it. She thinks she's going crazy.
Oh,
it'll turn into something.
For some reason, I smell a slow burn here, and
yeah, I really do.
Variety. 45 minutes. 45.
Well,
I guarantee you, it's going to be like 45 minutes to an hour of. Do you hear that knocking? No, I don't hear the knocking. No, but you have to hear the knocking. That knocking's crazy. You can hear the kid screaming behind the door. No, can't say that. I won't lie to you. What's her name? Molly. I won't lie to you, Molly. I think you're going crazy or whatever. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, turns out there's some knocking.
I even see like a lot of scenes of her just sitting in a chair, staring at the fucking empty spot, listening to the knocking.
Yeah. Is James Wan involved? Because there could be some of those Saw moments, you know, where she has like you know the freak out in the chair.
Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to watch the movie because we just told you the whole thing. So
it's not a prediction,
but
a spoiler.
It's set.
Oh, I did it.
Go ahead. It's set when?
It is set to premiere at the Sundance Film Festivals that somehow must still be going on
online.
Amidst
online, I assume.
Everybody dying.
We're doing streaming.
Probably. Yeah.
People are doing streaming. The Midnight was like, at first hearing the title, I believed Knocking was a sequel to Knock Knock starring Keanu Reeves. I pray to God that fucking movie never gets a sequel.
What movie?
I pray to God.
Two hot chicks show up at Keanu Reeves' house and he, surprise, surprise, doesn't turn them away. Actually, in relation to actual Keanu Reeves, he probably would have turned them away because he seems to be that kind of gent.
He does.
He does. He's kind of like, you know, he's like, oh, I've got a partner and it doesn't matter how 20 and hot you are, you're probably going to have to leave, ladies. Oh, do you need to use the phone?
God damn it, he's a stand-up guy.
Like, he let them into the house to use the phone, to literally only use the phone. That'll be it.
Everybody, you need, like, right now, this is we're talking stuff. We don't know Keanu Reeves because we're not friends with him because he's a celebrity. We're not. But we feel like we do because he portrays. And you know what? God damn it. We all need to act like Keanu Reeves sometimes. Someone comes a knocking.
Just in life in general, I think. If everybody took a moment.
Yeah.
This is going to sound stupid, but I'm not joking. Everything in life, before you do what your instinct is, if you take a breath for a second and go, what would Keanu Reeves do? We would have a much nicer, much quieter, and much more civilized place.
Dude, I'm not fucking knocking that. I mean, like, as you look through his interviews and just his interaction with people, that's not a bad fucking slogan.
Yeah. What would he do?
You know,
I can still add
Keanu strong
about that. We'll just
just
stick that up.
Because I mean, like, because we've got Sweet Rabbit to Midnight, Ready Set Game. All agree that Keanu Reeves is just fucking amazing. You know, like,
I'm glad our audience agrees.
I just did not like that fucking movie.
That's fine. You fucking love Keanu Reeves, though. That's all that matters.
Right.
He can be in any shit ass movie he wants.
I'd rather if he wasn't in another Knock movie, though. It was really bad.
Thank you.
He's a pillar of the human race that we all should strive to be.
And by God, he gave us fucking John Wick. I mean, like, right there. Bill and Ted, but John Wick.
Neo.
Yeah.
3.
Neo.
Go to 4.
Neo.
John
he
Wick,
gave us that amazing English accent in not interview with a vampire in Dracula.
Yes, that's true.
That is also.
I don't do so much though, because he probably just got done saving a baby from a fire.
All 7 people in the chat.
That's just all he could do.
At the beginning of this, right? There's a hashtag on the screen.
Yes.
You 7 spread it to another 7.
I want every single person watching.
Your homework, kids, is to get 7 of your friends after you tweet this to tweet it. Hashtag what would Keanu do 2020?
Maybe we would have, like, if we get enough people to do this, maybe Keanu will join us live for an episode of the Gorecast.
Well, I mean, he did do Cyberpunk, and that's been a fucking shit show. So
Yes. So, are you ready for the third news bit that I think is going to be the best?
yes.
Because it's about Crispin goddamn Glover.
Very good.
Another freaking maybe not as nice as Keanu Reeves, but
I felt like you were about to pull out the national treasure.
No, he's a fucking legend, though. I'll go legend, not national treasure, because that's
legend.
Come on. Did you not watch Friday the 13th Part 4? Did you not see the dancing? He is a goddamn legend.
He
was in Back to the Future. He was I don't know what I just almost did. He was Marty McFly's father, George McFly, I think.
He was also the bad guy in one of the scary movies, but still.
He was in Willard. God.
Sorry. Whoa.
We need to fucking do Willard.
Yes, we totally need to do Willard. That's a great movie.
Willard. Holy shit, I forgot about that, dude.
Quick question.
First in January.
Quick question just before you move on. What scary movie is Crispin Glover the bad guy in?
I thought it was like
no
2. Whichever one they're in the house.
They're in the house.
I haven't seen those movies so fucking long.
Shit.
I can't
was
even.
Let's see. Scary.
It's not the guy with the hand. That's
no, it's not.
No.
It's my strong hand, child.
With the chili.
My germs.
Can I at least read the story while you're finding it? So okay. So Crispin Glover is set to star in a HBO Max series called Red Bird Lane. It is a series that follows 8 strangers. No, this is not the real world.
Fuck yeah, miss.
Who arrive. It might be. Who arrive at an isolated house, all for different reasons. Upon their mysterious arrival, the strangers realize that something sinister and terrifying awaits them. Glover will play Jonah, a bad man who arrives at the mysterious house in the center of the thriller for money. So he's there for money. And he's going to be a regular. And there's no release date announced. But it's got Crispin goddamn Glover.
I think release dates for movies are just a thing of the past now. It's just going to be like, we're making a movie at some stage, maybe possibly at somewhere in the future. What
they'll come
eventually
out,
with one of the 20-something.
Like it'll be like as long as it doesn't take as long as New Mutants,
and as long as they don't fuck it like New Mutants. I won't lie to you. I still think it's a good movie. It's just. I don't get what all the hate is for it. Because, to be honest, it does what it says on the tin. It's a bunch of mutants locked in an insane asylum with a psycho killer. It's not actually a psycho killer, but you get psycho killer vibes. I'm trying not to ruin it for people.
And they did enough of a fucking tie-in. Like, I was hoping for more, honestly. Because, like, that shit could have actually launched so many dark...
Oh, yeah. It's a lost opportunity, in my opinion.
Well, they got a few of them on the coming up here that might hopefully take the mantle with the Doctor Strange and the multiverse. That's supposed to be kind of like a dark.
Yeah, I just like this was supposed to be like kind of. I don't know. Like maybe they can turn it around with the whole Doctor Strange thing, but this was supposed to be
the
like
Doctor Strange thing is supposed to be a full-blown horror movie. I think
nice
practically that new Doctor Strange, which I'm interested in.
It's gonna be good stuff. So, are you still searching, or are we good to go to Black Christmas? Because that's all I really got about.
Yeah, you can keep going. You know me.
Okay. Dude, so how are we gonna do this? Do you want?
I think personally we should go in reverse chronological order because that's also how we all seem to worst to best from general consensus, which means we're starting with 2019.
So
this is a heap of shit.
2019.
I'm just gonna put that statement out there. This is bad. 2019. This came out.
So, yep, it sure did. The synopsis that I have written down. It's pretty quick because there's really nothing much more to talk about it. Hawthorne College is quieting down for the holidays until one by one sorority girls on campus are being killed by an unknown stalker. That's until one of the girls discovers that the killer is a part of an underground college conspiracy. But the killers are about to discover that they aren't willing victims of a fight to the finish.
Hashtag girl power.
Yes. There is a lot of estrogen just sprayed all over this movie.
Yeah, and just to put it out there, I'm not one of these guys just like, it's fucking chicks trying to do fucking man stuff and blah, blah, blah. I had fucking no problem with that whatsoever, but it was very shove it down your throat in this.
Yeah.
Just for anyone in the chat that's unaware, by the way, all men are evil. Just to give you a heads up. I was unaware. I didn't realize I was actually batting for the wrong side of the team.
Except Keanu Reeves. I think he might possibly.
He's an angel. It's a completely different species.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, apparently the Midnight said that they completely spoiled the movie with the trailer.
Because
which really surprised me.
That's not surprising at all. The big reveal is that the teacher Carrie Ewells plays is also part of this whole cult thing and everything. And in the trailer, you can literally see him wearing a big old cult robe. Like, he definitely did not get out of the shower. This robe was not for showering purposes. It was 100% culty.
See, dude, I fucking hate that, man.
Yeah.
They have to give up so much.
Let's be honest. Do you think they could have ruined it in the trailer anyway? Because I won't lie to you, the movie was ruined. It was ruined.
When I just turned it on.
I mean, no, okay. Again, like we talked about it, and you brought up the fact that they didn't mention Billy.
No, I didn't. No. I'm not saying anything about Billy. That doesn't bother me at all. It's just that if you're going to call something a Black Christmas movie, it should be at least somewhat like a Black Christmas movie.
Right. What I was going to say was I completely phased out that whole Billy thing. I was just like, hey, so I'm fucking watching Black Christmas 3, your remake. I completely phased the Billy thing out. So I see where you're like, hey, there's not really a lot of tie-in. And I'll agree.
I don't even mean like as in tie-in, but I mean as in there's nothing.
You were saying
nothing similar.
You were saying that you were saying that there was nothing to make it a Black Christmas movie.
It's not a Black Christmas movie.
Right. I was saying I watched all 3 back to back. And so when I got to the third one, I just kind of phased out that there was no Billy. I just kind of oh, okay, security girls, blah, blah, blah.
Do you think this movie would have worked as its own movie and not Black Christmas?
I feel on a personal level, for me, yeah. One of my major issues was I went in for the Black Christmas experience. Do you know what I mean? And as I said, I'm not looking for a carbon copy of the movie, but Black Christmas is one of the first super successful slasher movies. Do you know what I mean? In the format of, TCM and Friday the 13th and Halloween and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
And a slasher movie is not what we got in this.
I don't even know what the hell we got.
Hey, Giz joined us.
Hey, Gizzles, what's going on?
No, what I was saying was I guess I kind of filled in all those ties because when you brought that up, I started thinking about it and I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? This would have just been a good generic fucking Christmas
I genuinely feel and
I don't know if I would have liked it because I like Blumhouse films. What was that? Happy Death Day? Dug the shit out of that one. So I'm not knocking horror films. But this one, I just asked right as shit kind of got good. It always just kind of went short. I kind of felt ripped off for a Christmas horror kind of deal. It really wasn't scary.
Part of it for me is I think it was too predictable, and especially you said, it was shown in the trailers. But especially when that scene where they're doing the whole singing the song and they're like talking about like you raped me, ba ba da ba da. I'm like, it's the fraternity. Like I don't know. I didn't think it was going to go to the full extent that it went
because
to with
like
the fucking statue.
The guy who rapes your one has been called out for the rape, and no one believes her, and you can see literally every dude in the fraternity back him up down to the fucking ground. Do you know what I mean? Even though there seems to be
It almost seemed like they were like throwing shit at him, like a terrible band was just like, "Yeah, boo, you suck."
Yeah, it was just one of my issues with Blumhouse, and it's not on the production company side of it, it's on their marketing side. Their marketing team are, and you can listen to me right here, Blumhouse, if you haven't listened, you are the biggest pack of soulless fucks I've ever met in my life. Period. Because I guarantee you this movie had a different fucking name at some stage, and it wasn't Black Christmas.
Yeah.
It really... Do you know the way, like, say, the Mother Krampus stuff, where you were like, okay, this is 100% someone just slapped Krampus into the title of this because Krampus is popular at the moment. I genuinely feel that we're like... People don't go for kind of cheesy Christmas horror movies. What we do? Well, the girls are murdering... They are murdering girls at a college. So... Black Christmas.
Black Christmas
it is.
Yeah, like dude. And I mean, like, I had no issue with it, with the message. But like I'm more of like a hey, say your piece. Oh shit, stream not available.
Well, that's what I get for calling them a pack of soulless fucks anyway.
Suspended for policy violations.
Is it the stream actually suspended, or is it just paused?
I don't know, because I have the sound out of mine. I've just got like a black bar that says stream unavailable.
Let's see if I can turn it on my TV and see what it says.
And Bree says, well, this is bullshit, so I'm assuming it's down all over. And Katie just popped up with, oh, YouTube.
Stream suspended for policy violations. That's the actual fucking stream down now. Like, I don't think that's going to... I don't think that's going to restart.
This has happened... No, but this has happened before, though.
I don't...
Because this is the thing that happened, but I don't know, we're not, like... It used to be like we were playing a trailer.
Yeah, but the trailer's playing in the background.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like in the past. That's why this happened a lot. Because it's one where it's like it's suspended, but people are still chatting.
Right. I just got a text from a friend of mine. I was like, I see you. Next text. And no, I don't.
That's because it's weird because like I don't know besides Johnny calling Blue House. I don't know what else would have done it. God damn.
But I mean, like, we have videos playing in the background all the fucking time, so like,
this happened with fucking when I was doing the stream with Newbie as well, and it's actually fucking starting to fuck me off completely. Like, your man Dead Meat is able to practically have.
Hey, we're back. Looks like we're back up, bro.
We're back. Okay. You think this is where I'm going to apologize to Blue Mouse, but no, I'm not. You can go fuck yourself double time now. I don't give a fuck. Take the stream down as far as I'm concerned. Give me what. Okay, so we obviously can't run. We can't run the trailer, so that's fine. Let me just have a quick. Whatever will I fill?
Okay, Giz just messaged me back and said we're back.
We'll just.
Our message us.
We'll just 2 secs now. I'm just going to fill the screen there with something. Just fill the screen there.
So, but yeah, so I'll talk while you're filling things, filling some holes. The thing. Go ahead.
I think, like I said, I don't mind there being social. I'm forgetting my word. Commentary, yeah, because guys can be fucking douchebags. I'm not, knocking that at all. But this whole film was just a constant. No, I'm talking in the scope of the movie though. But this whole movie was just a constant, like, down your throat. And like Johnny even said, at one point, even the characters are now kind of coming out and going, dude, you're going a little fucking too far. Like, when you can put that in your script, it's like, maybe, I don't know, like,
you are going too far.
Right.
It's like the writers obviously knew they were going too far because they had put it in the script that they were going too far.
Do you think having Black Christmas 2019 sucked ass and so do you Bloomhouse written across the screen is going too far?
No.
But this is drink too, so I'm good for about anything.
Cool. Sweet. We'll just leave that there till we're finished running the trailer.
Yeah. So, I definitely agree with the fact that I believe this movie was supposed to be something else. And like Johnny said, they're like, well, man, we're really having a hard time marketing this, little slasher Christmas movie. What do we do? Oh, we haven't had a Black Christmas in a decade. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's just bring back another Black Christmas.
And The Midnight has said the same thing. Like, they could see that it was a different fucking movie on for money, Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not saying that it's a crappy movie, like I watched it, like it would have been a one and done, but I've seen a lot of shit movies and I wouldn't say that this was a shit movie. I think it would have been better as just a Christmas, I'm coming to kill you or whatever the fuck other name you want to slap on it, but Black Christmas was just not it.
Yeah, this is where I would probably say let's cut to the trailer, but I guess it's probably not going to happen.
Let's just keep shitting on Black Christmas for a second. I'm just going to sort this out.
God, let's see what else I got. So
I can tell you something straight away that happened is there's a very cool opening scene that takes 4.5 minutes to happen, and then there's literally 59 minutes before anything else happens whatsoever, bar the little "you raped me" dance number in the middle. I made that sound a lot less than it is, but.
They also maybe kind of possibly the only thing I can maybe think of that, and I don't want to say it like it was a knock or a tie or whatever to the original Black Christmas, was like when Chick went to go report, the girl missing or something. And like the police, like the officer guy kind of was like not taking it seriously. That's kind of similar to what they did.
That was kind of a nod. Yeah, right. I kind of wondered about that because I did kind of get that vibe for it, but we did update it because she was like, hey, I got a DM. And he's like, a what? Direct message?
Yeah, we had to get all like...
so like...
Old people don't know how to use phones.
So like we direct message. Yeah.
But I did feel like that was kind of that same... patronizing.
That's the only thing I could see as somewhat of it, besides them being a sorority house,
too.
But like other than that, okay, so the stupidest fucking thing, the end. Oh my God, I hated the end. They're like, girls like, oh yes, that one. No, actually, no. Let's back up to a little bit of a part I almost forgot. Homegirl that's like, oh, I'm playing you. I'm gonna be with these guys. I'm gonna do what they say so they can spare me. And then 2 seconds later, she gets her fucking neck broken. Fuck her. Up her stupid ass. And then other chick. I don't know anybody's name.
Do you know why you don't know any of the names? Because none of the characters give you any reason to give a single flying fuck about any of them. I won't lie to you. I didn't hate the main chick from it. Anybody else with that sorority house, I won't lie to you, I'd have taken him out with a fucking crossbow, to be blatantly honest. Couldn't have given a fuck.
Yeah. So, but she's the one I'm getting ready to talk about. So she's all like, okay, I'll bow down. And then she bows down and then like all her shit's on. And then we get into some crazy, stupid fucking like turf war. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I will say, like, the chick that came in with the candelabra, or the candelabra, I was like, that's your go-to weapon as you ran through this house? The
cult are literally using black magic, and they're coming in with a fucking candelabra.
Right. I mean, like, this was
There's Colonel Mustard in the kitchen.
Out,
Jesus.
We found out, like, we need to band together, so, like, we all rally the troops, and we storm the tower. At least old girl came with like fucking with a fucking bow and arrow. Like I had to give it to her at least. Yeah. But then like I saw like the fucking candelabra. I was just like, I feel like you all did not realize what you were about to get into. All right.
As much as I hate doing this, in the defense of the storylining, the reason only one of them has a crossbow or a bow and arrow is because they had the bow and arrow from the dude that they killed in their house.
Yeah.
But like, are you telling
Well,
you
like,
telling me
one
you
girl
got
was like,
no
I'm gonna,
steak
like,
knives in
take
your
this-
frat house? Like,
The one girl was like, I'm gonna take the snow shovel. That's gonna be my weapon of
hey,
choice.
hey,
Frosty the fucking
hey,
snowman. No.
Hey, why am I defending this movie? In the defense, in the defense of the snow shovel, old man what's his face from Home Alone cleaned out the.
True.
Fucker.
I mean, it's the wet bandits. You can
And
clean
in a cadaver Christmas, we found out a snow shovel was dangerous.
Yeah.
I love
like,
the
you
way
can't
it's
knock a
surprised
snow
that a snow shovel is dangerous. It's a massive lump of metal with a wooden stick at the end of it.
Right.
Some of them are plastic though. Like that was a plastic one, I think, that she had.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can get
Still-
but still plastic. You can get a fucking couple good hits. I mean,
Okay.
you know.
Well, okay. So my other thing, the movie poster that I think I'm not sure if it's what I said to you, shows 4 homegirls chilling, looking all badass like they were fighting. One of those fucking homegirls was not in that fighting scene. She got her ass wasted fucking halfway through the goddamn movie. Why is she in the fucking poster looking like a motherfucking beast?
Okay, but
Yeah.
I'm fine with the misdirect
You're
because
getting all high pitched voiced over here.
I'm fine with the misdirect though. You know, like I'm cool with seeing a poster that's misleading. I'm cool with a trailer that doesn't fucking give me everything, and I'm still walking into the movie semi like lost and don't know what's going on until I see the movie.
Oh, that's this movie for you though. You're lost. You're scared in the fetal position because you're a man, and
right, we go.
wanting
to
to
a trailer.
I was gonna say if we can. I thought it was
No. We're not going to play that trailer. You know what? You're probably doing you a favor.
Don't watch it on your own.
Don't go watch it on your own.
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
them.
I can't put that out there. Don't watch the trailer.
Like,
Fuck
it's a waste of.
Go give thumbs down
It's
to
a waste
the
of
trailer.
3.5 minutes. I won't lie to you. Like, I mean, and it's also like, actually do watch the trailer because it will actually confirm literally everything we've said about the movie. But instead,
if you haven't seen the movie, if you've already seen the movie, then don't bother.
Instead, myself and Giz last year did a promo for Christmas where we happened to be the boys that were ringing some girls in a sorority house. So we're going to play that instead. It might be more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like it.
We'll be back after this brief message. Just to let you know, this whatever date that at the end of the promo it says that we're doing this episode, that's not. Just let you know. Just let you know. Anyway, we'll be back after this in a couple of minutes.
What's up, you Christmas creepers? Johnny and Giz from the Gorecast here to remind you we got our Christmas special coming up on Christmas Day, where we're going to be giving you some advice about some awesome horror movies to watch on your festive day home with your family, or on your own, whatever's going on. Oh, don't forget about the movie. Oh, and we got a short film. I was going to tell them about that. We got a short... Tell them. Yeah, and we got a short film that we've done as a little Christmas present for you as well. Kind of documenting what myself and Giz got up to Christmas Eve. Anyway, it's interesting. Christmas Day, American Horrors. Check it out, motherfucker.
You know, when you said you had somewhere new for us for Christmas, I'm not going to lie, man, this isn't exactly what I thought you had in mind. I mean,
What are you on about? This is a good place to have a Christmas hangout anyway.
I suppose, but like, there's no TV, there's no music, there's no book. There isn't even my obligatory Christmas stripper.
So, lack of entertainment is your issue, is that what I'm picking up?
Generally, yes, lack of entertainment. Like I said, I mean,
I can sort entertainment. It's not an issue.
oh, get me in a stripper, yes!
No, you fucking walking cum stain. Can't phone calls. There's college girls downstairs.
I was wondering about that, alright.
Yeah. It's the only way I thought I'd get you into the attic, to be completely honest, was lure you in.
I thought they were going to be...
No. Well, they are now because we're going to ring.
Ooh.
Hello?
Guten Tag.
Hello?
Mush mush.
Hello?
Buongiorno.
Hey, quiet! It's him again! The Mona!
My Demona. My Demona. Hey, hey. Is your fridge on? Oh, oh, oh. You better go catch it.
He's expanded his act. Could that be one person? No, Claire, that's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir doing their annual obscene phone call.
Oh, my God. Give me a Mormon name.
Dave.
What the? No.
Hey, ladies, this is Jebediah from the Mormon Tabernacle Choir here. We were wondering, did you want to come sing with us? We need girls to sing with us, because we can't hit them high notes. Please, we'll be your friends.
Listen, you pervert, why don't you go over to Lambakai? They could use a little of this. Oh, why don't you go find a wall socket and stick your tongue in it? That'll give you a charge.
I'd much rather stick my tongue up your ass.
You fucking creep!
That's tasty.
That was so disturbing. You just ruined my Christmas. Maybe we should do something different.
Oh yeah, what'd you have in mind?
They made a new Black Christmas.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Oh.
That's a much better idea. Join myself at the Giz this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. CST, and whatever that equates to as GMTs. We're going to be doing a trailer reaction for the new Black Christmas that we're not really impressed with. I'll tell you that straight out. But join us to see how not impressed we are.
We'll start doing
And we're back.
from now
I
on.
completely forgot that myself and Giz shat on the 2019 Black Christmas in that promo when I put it on as well.
So summing up, fuck the 2019.
Yeah, right in
Christmas,
the
there we
fucking
go.
ass.
So you're ready for something better, John?
Okay,
Go,
okay,
come on.
right. Before we get into synopsises and stuff, I have a story about this movie. I went to see this with a chick fucking many years ago when it was in the cinema. And I went in 2006.
That was a
And I went in and I went in and I watched the movie and we were drinking, granted, and I walked out of the movie. And by the time myself and that girl walked out the front of the cinema, the movie was gone, clean out of my fucking head. Couldn't tell you what the fuck had happened in it whatsoever. And I thought, for so many years, I thought it was just shit movie and drink. Do you know what I mean? But I watched this movie yesterday, sober as a judge, and when I woke up today, couldn't remember a fucking thing outside of what plot points it had from the original movie.
Okay, see, for me, the whole like Sin City vibe, yellow, stuck out for me.
I have lots of problems with this movie.
I think a lot of people have lots of problems with this movie.
I don't know, like I don't know. It makes me think of Sin City, so I'm like,
Well,
Sorry. The 2006 Black Christmas reminds you of Sin City.
It's the yellow.
The yellow.
It's honestly the yellow.
Dude, how are you letting that one little thing make you compare this to a movie of that caliber?
I was not comparing it. I said it reminds me thereof.
Okay, that's fine. I accept that.
Like, I can look at a fucking Daisy and be like, oh, yellow. Man, I need to watch Sin City. Fuck. Like, it was just that, like, the way they shot that yellow made me think of Sin City, and I was like, shit, I ain't seen that in a while. Fuck.
It made
it like the next 20 minutes of the movie. I should probably watch that next.
Did Blumhouse do that? Blumhouse didn't do this, did they? Do you think I'm safe to run the trailer in the background?
I don't know. Were they a thing in 2006?
There's only one way to find out, kids. Beep.
Yeah. If we disappear for a brief minute, you know why. But to piggyback off of Carter's little comment there, when I saw the yellow, I thought of a lemon.
Yeah, I was going to say, what a weird color association.
Blumhouse did not.
Thank Jeebus.
Dude, I'm a simple ADD riddled fucking individual, all right? I'm not going to lie.
Well, you strap in your seatbelt because I got a synopsis for you.
Okay, cool. It's going to be remarkably like the synopsis for the next movie, but less angry.
Yeah. Eight sorority sisters find themselves being harassed by threatening phone calls by a mysterious person who's spooky. They soon learn the truth about their sorority house. The house once belonged to Billy and his family. Billy has yellow skin due to a liver disease and has been was constantly abused by his mother.
In a sexy way.
His dad, though.
Just to let you know.
Yes. We'll get
just in case you think he's getting beaten around the place. Well, he is getting beaten around the place, but in a completely different manner.
Yeah, he got beaten
off around the place, but he didn't. Fucking jizz everywhere.
Dad, in a non-weird way, did honestly
loved his child like an actual
right.
father.
Right.
So he witnesses the murder of said father by his mother and her boyfriend. And after years of included physical, mental, and sexual, why the fuck that happened, I don't know. After years of abuse, Billy kills everybody. His mother, her boyfriend, very brutally. And he gets...
Come on.
Okay.
Sorry, it was spinning on my side.
He gets locked up for his actions. Billy escapes.
And the middle of the movie. And kind of around
the middle of the movie. Yeah. And yeah, he just escapes.
Yes.
Escaping. He escapes and returns to his home to reunite with his sister daughter, Agnes.
Mm-hmm.
You make it sound weird.
To reclaim their house and killing all of those who stand in their way. You want to see something? This is the synopsis for the movie.
Eat it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get it in you. Get it in you.
You make it sound weird, but the math is there. Like, I'm just like...
What?
One
Fuck you.
Sorry, from an editor standpoint, right? The actual elements to make a good movie are here, but it's like someone was fucking high as fuck when they made this, and it's like they assembled the movie arseways.
I'm tearing all of these synopses out because I don't want them in my notebook anymore.
They were like, I kind of felt like they were trying to go like, not in a typical way. I don't mind flashbacks.
I don't mind flashbacks either, but when you sporadically throw them through the movie the whole time, and it really makes it... So, what was supposed to be a flashback was so badly orchestrated in the movie, it didn't look like a flashback. It looked like stuff was happening at the same time in the mental asylum, but it turned out it wasn't. Billy's been out for quite some time.
And unfortunately, like, that was going to be my point. Like, I love flashbacks. Like, I don't mind if you break up a story and make me kind of piece it together. Unfortunately, like, when you do it, usually in the films, there's like the old guy, like you get a timeline of, this, like...
Yeah, give me it back in 1989, or have the sorority girls at least do a doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo before it goes.
I would have loved to do
it would have been amazing, wouldn't it?
Or you always get one character that's like Tom at like 8, Tom at 50, Tom at 30. Like, you have some sort of anchor to let you know where you're at in the story.
Yeah.
And this movie did not have that.
No, we did
not.
Like
you said, it's just like right now, right there, right. Like, they kind of shit the bed on the letting you know where you're at story-wise.
My thing is... This is my only kind of compliment, because Johnny once tells me I have to give the movie a compliment if I'm going to shit.
No, sorry. If there's something to compliment, you should also compliment it.
Okay,
is what I'm saying. If there's nothing to compliment, which if anybody is looking for a rant where there's nothing to compliment, I literally have one on our Christmas Eve episode, our Christmas Eve episode that's going to be coming up on American Horrors, where myself and Giz do Killer Elves. There's 2 movies back to back by Uncorked, which were The Elf and Elves from 2019.
Oh shit! You guys are doing the Elf.
Well, no, we're doing a load of Killer Elves, but I went on a fucking tirade when I went into both of those movies. Like, there's not a single redeemable fucking feature about either of those movies that I can think of. Like, how do you rip a movie off wrong for the sequel? Because the sequel was literally, they took the original storyline of Elf and then shoved it into the Ready or Not, or not Ready or Not, Truth or Dare storyline. Do you know, with the fucking stupid melty face things? Yeah. Fucking tired it. God damn. I'm not... I don't have my dinosaur.
Okay,
stop before I get in.
That was a shit movie.
Look, A, if I keep going, it's going to ruin the episode for people because it's going to end up being the same stuff. And B, it's going to take me like 25 minutes. I had to hit the dinosaur button on my jumper like 40 times during the episode to just kind of... okay, cool.
Okay, quick pause. You have a jumper that has a button that roars?
I have a dinosaur Christmas jumper that says Happy Rexmas, and it's a T-Rex on the front of it wearing a Santa hat, and if you press a button on the nipple, he goes...
I am suddenly fucking jealous.
Yeah,
of your
my
life.
awesome fiance.
He wore it on one of the podcasts
for this Christmas. And I love it.
So
it's getting cooler and cooler in life, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So as better as this conversation is, this movie.
Sorry.
No. I'm like literally like that's how I feel. The one like semi-redeemable thing I have for this movie is it did what I think remakes should do: take the source material of the original and build your own thing around it. Well, on its stupid face.
This is what I was saying earlier. Like, I think the actual elements to make the movie good are in there. It's just the movie was assembled fucking ass backwards.
It was like letting somebody that just could not read, like try to do fucking IKEA, dude. It failed. You know,
like me trying to do at the beginning of the show.
No, not even that. No, like I have to say, dude, like I dug the story because, like you said, we took the original. You know, like that's always been our thing, man. If you're gonna fucking redo it, do it differently. And I thought they did, but you know, like I said, the fucking are we present, past, future? Like the layout would just kind of shit the bed, dude. And that kind of hurt the overall. But like I thought there were, like Johnny said, they had everything to make a really good movie.
The like couple of things that really kind of put me off. Yes, I know he had was it jaundice or whatever?
Yeah.
That made his skin yellow. That tint of yellow was ridiculous. That is not how it looks. He looked like a goddamn lemon human being.
You don't go.
I thought jaundice was just the eye.
No. It's the skin as well.
Really?
You can actually get really fucking yellow with jaundice. It's not just a slight tinge depending on the severity of it. But I've never seen someone like be fluorescent fucking yellow. Like he practically glowed in the dark.
It was obviously for effect's sake. Especially it being a darker lit movie, or certain scenes where it's darker and you want to see the yellow. But I was like, what the fuck, man?
I think like my problem was, you know, like we shot everything else like normal, but then we kind of went in that extreme for him. Yeah. And shooting it separate did kind of like, you're in the movie, you're going good, boom, change. Again, it's one of those, like they had the elements, they just didn't really use them to their full ability.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And I think had they toned him down a little bit to where it like fit the norm, it wouldn't have been such a shock when we had his moments. Like it just kind of would have flowed easier.
And did anybody else get like a people under the stairs kind of vibe? How they're like just traveling through the walls?
Well,
and
that kind of keeps in with the original movie.
Yeah,
right.
But like that's kind of the first thing I thought when I kind of like saw him kind of like attacking people through the walls, and I'm like, man, that's kind of like people under the stairs. And then the thing that really just like when I saw it, I just like the fuck, and I just stopped, was the whole mother rape scene. I was like, what? Like she just literally like for no reason. He's I don't know up there making noise. I forgot. I tried.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
And then she just randomly, goes upstairs, walks up in front of him, drops her panties, fucks him. I'm like, what?
Again, like I felt like, and I always shit on movies for this. Like I don't feel like I should have to interpret your film, but like if you look at it, she was just drunk and useless up till that moment. I kind of thought like maybe we were just trying to show just how bad she's gotten. Because up till this moment, her old man couldn't get it up. So she's like, really want it. Oh, that's right. There's some dick upstairs.
I love the way it's like how bad she's gotten.
Like,
she's kept her son locked in the fucking attic. No. We need a way. We need a way to let them know she's a real cunt. Like, what could we do? Oh, I know. Get her the fuck.
All right.
Also, by the way, if he's so fucking yellow, why is fucking young Agnes not fucking glowing in the dark, or at least somewhat fucking...
First off, Katie's got to be up at 8, so hey, thanks for hanging out
See you
with
later,
us.
Katie.
No, like, I'm just saying, like, I could see where, like, they were trying to do some, like, she finally, like, just went off the deep end with the whole, like, hey, any dick in the storm, port lands kind of thing. Because then they flip it as soon as she has little whatever the fucking kid's name is.
Out.
All of a sudden, she becomes Misty little goody two shoes. She stops fucking drinking. She claims the kid because she flat out is like, that kid's not mine when Jaundice kid comes out. You know, like I felt like we were trying to do something with the character, but again, failed like horribly.
Yeah, character progression in this movie is relatively non-existent.
Yeah. Or like over bitchy. Like I've not lived in a sorority house, so maybe this is like the life. But there were so many motherfuckers in that sorority house where I was like, can't wait to die. You can die second. You seem cool, but fuck it. Still can't wait for you to die.
Seems to be a running theme with the Black Christmas movie so far, because I won't lie to you, I could not have given a fucking iota if any of them died in the last movie.
Yeah, any of them, really.
I will say, like, on the technical standpoint, that the 2019 one is a better put-together movie. I just go fucking crazy when it's like, this is not... You just stuck Black Christmas on this for the sake of putting Black Christmas on it.
But still had a better story and playthrough overall compared to...
Because that's the biggest thing, is the fact that it's not Black Christmas.
At least
like that's really... I mean, there's other bad things about it too, but like that's the number one complaint, is that you slap Black Christmas on a movie that's not Black Christmas.
I guarantee you, if you find the original script somewhere, it was not a Black Christmas script.
No, it was probably called Mother Krampus 3.
Yeah, 100% makes total sense.
Electric Boogaloo.
No, that was Mother Krampus 2.
No, we'll say Black Christmas Remake, we did the whole Kyle boyfriend, coming to find out he videotapes all of his conquests.
Oh, yeah, that guy's.
And I was like...
we had the whole man-hating...
Right. That just seemed like such a odd thing to throw in because it was short-lived and had like really no fucking bearing to the character of Kelly or the whole fucking story.
Loads of shit gets brought up in this movie and there's no resolution for any of it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was like, hey, let's try to be different. Well, let's have like a douchebag boyfriend. Cool.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
And he died. Like, we move on. Like, it was just so weird. All the randomized shit that they would bring up that just never went anywhere.
Bad movie.
I hate
Bad
you.
Movie.
2006.
You know, like you had a yellow motherfucker climbing through walls of a house that were the same, that were just enough size for him as a child, as a grown man, able to go around and kill motherfuckers. So, you know.
One of those
old
had
Dawn from Buffy in it, and I still couldn't have given a shit.
Right? Like, that kind of fucked me up because looking back, you know, Kate Cassidy, she wound up on Arrow. The chick from fucking Buffy. There's like a
There's
lot
your
of
one
people
from
Lacey,
Mean Girls.
Lacey Chadbert. You know, she's been in a bunch of shit. You know, so like it's weird because you have a lot of faces in there that are overall like good actors. It
Bad
just
movie.
they all kind of grouped up into a bad movie. Right.
Yeah. Will we hit a trailer?
Yeah,
For
but
the
like
love
it
of God,
kills.
get on to the good one.
Fucking good.
Okay, right. So we're going to hit the trailer for Black Christmas 2006, which is actually a Black Christmas movie, and we'll be back afterwards where we're going to have the original, and in my opinion, the only Black Christmas, 1979. 1979? Yeah, or 1974.
Four.
"15 years ago, on Christmas Eve, his family became his victims.
What have you done?
Now,
All roads and airports are officially closed. This one is not gonna let up.
a group of college friends
That sucks. Everyone should be home for Christmas.
are about to discover
Lauren, we're opening up presents. Why don't you open the present we got you?
their house
I got it.
is his home.
All is calm, all is bright. Who is in my house tonight?
Don't you have lots of toys to deliver to good little boys and girls? You really shouldn't provoke somebody like that.
And on December 25th,
You're definitely getting punked.
Is that Santa's reindeer?
all he wants for Christmas
Is Megan in her room?
is a new family he can treat like his very own.
You're my family now.
Black Christmas.
That was that was a Black Christmas movie. Yep.
It was a movie. It was called Black Christmas, and it was terrible.
Yep. Moving on.
Hey, I got a shout out to a friend of mine that's watching us, just not in the chat. What's up, Chrissy?
Hello, Christy.
The buzz
yeah,
wave.
so 1974, now that I have the year right, the original Black Christmas came out, and one of the founding stones of the kind of the slasher genre, and it just happens to be a Christmas movie as well. It's essentially the same plot as the 2006 one, or should I say the 2006 one is essentially the same plot as this. I don't remember the motherfucking.
Yeah, that was oddly left out of the
somehow.
original.
So yeah, it's essentially a bunch of sorority girls are all stuck in their sorority house over Christmas because they have whatever reason to not be bothering going home. You know, some of them don't have family, some of them can't be arsed, all that kind of thing. They start receiving some very lewd, threatening, and disgusting phone calls from this guy with a lot of down the microphone. For any of you ASMR fans out there, just thought I'd do that. And
I can't believe you stupid.
gotta get the views, man. That's where it's at. ASMR and mukbang. If I can find some way of ASMRing my mukbang videos. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I feel so cheap right now.
You feel cheap. You've never eaten a bowl of fucking Coca noodles in your fucking girlfriend's underpants. Why does nobody like me?
Hurry to try it. That sounds more entertaining than the I gonna tap on a fan. Like I just we're fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's it's my new side gig. onlyfans.com/Johnny Deadly if anyone's interested. Yeah. I'm gonna start cosplaying soon as well. I've got all of the cosplay outfits.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Sexy Snow White, sexy Princess Leia, sexy SpongeBob. I've got them all. I'm ready. We're getting famous this year if it's the last thing I do.
But not about talking about.
I wonder how many people actually went www.onlyfans.com/Johnny Deadly. God damn it! Okay, fine. I want to see these mukbang
son
videos.
of a bitch lying to me.
Yeah. So anyway, after all of the calls show up, surprise, surprise, there's a killer in the house and people start getting murdered. And that's essentially the synopsis.
God damn, people getting knocked
That's
out.
essentially the synopsis for Black Christmas 1974.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
It was simple, it was straightforward, and it fucking worked. People back in 1974 hadn't seen things like that. I mean, like, the only thing that would really have had, like, girls kind of, like, enclosed in a house with a psycho killer is, do you know the movie where the girl's the babysitter and the killer's like, have you gone check the kids upstairs? Right.
When a Stranger
Calls. Thank you. The name would not come to me.
That came out after because I was actually researching that. Yeah, 1979. Yeah, because I was having a conversation with a friend, and she was like, "Well, Ed's getting like When a Stranger Calls vibe," and I was like, "Well, which one came out first?" And I was like, "Beep, boop, boop, Google."
Wasn't there?
And this one did. Yeah, it probably came out in 2006, and it may or may not have been by Blumhouse.
Well, I think we found another episode for you for January.
Jeebus H. Christ. If it's as bad as these, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Dude.
When a Stranger Calls 1979. When a Stranger Calls 2006.
I beg you.
January is finished.
Was it 2006?
Yeah, I called it.
I'm fucking looking at it, dude.
If it says Blumhouse,
I'm gonna make a request, seeing as you're giving out about how bad this episode is. Watch the first 15 minutes of The Elf and watch the first 15 minutes of Elves, and then come tell me how bad this episode. I know Mother Krampus was bad, but you haven't. It's Mother. Oh God, is it even worse than Mother Krampus? I don't know.
Funny enough, dude. When a Stranger Calls 2006. Tommy Flanagan, Sons of Anarchy. The
gingery lad.
Yeah, him, Tessa Thompson, and Katie Cassidy from Black Christmas Remake.
Oh my God! It's a universe of shit.
And Clark Gregg again. Oh, we are so we're doing this.
I have to say, to get back on topic, this movie is executed perfectly. It's this is actually one of my every year this gets put on at Christmas time.
It's also hard for it not to be executed perfectly because it's like you were saying, it's kind of the first of its kind.
You can fuck up the first of its anything very easily.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The like when I was telling you guys when we kind of were talking before, I the only thing I had was I just felt the middle kind of drag just a little bit.
Well, but that's also time period, like a lot of those films do.
It doesn't it's not like the other two films that have things that I didn't like that ruined the movie. It was just something I was like, okay, nitpicking. If I have to nitpick, that's my nitpick. Other than that, I thought it was great.
And things like that just had longer attention spans for film. I mean, if you take The Exorcist, even for instance, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's a lot of downtime during The Exorcist. Do you know what I mean? Between
the last 20, 25 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like we even saw that with like what was that, War of the Worlds in the original. Like there's like we watched time kind of speed up in films. There was a lot of dead time in that shit in the 50s, and you know, to where now like we have to kind of like
people want cliff notes and the action. People want cliff notes and the
entertain
action.
the- yeah, right. Like right. Like nowadays it's definitely like kind of entertaining the ADD crowd. Back then it was like 10, 15, 20 minutes of dead space, and people were like, that was so, like, I was on the edge of
I
my
got
seat.
so much
That shit doesn't
backstory
float
there.
now.
It was amazing. I'm so happy. People don't want the backstory now. It's
They
just,
went-
give me the fucking
They went
explosions.
to Burger King and we watched them order everything on the menu. Get
And
their
that shit
food,
don't float
eat their
now,
food.
you know?
Yeah. It was goddamn perfect.
Yeah.
I feel like one of those old guys like back in my time.
And you got the Robert,
And we liked
you got the John Saxon seal of approval as well in it.
I was gonna say, like, you can't lose when you have Margaret Kidder and fucking John Saxon.
Margot Kidder is the ballsiest bitch on a fucking
I
dial
would say
phone.
she was probably the one who stole the movie.
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
me.
She's
Yeah, dude.
she's freaking amazing in
when
this.
she walked into the when she walked into the police station to give them their fucking phone number, she's like, it's Fellatio 977, and the cop's like, could you spell that? Fucking fell for sure, bro. Cool. That's Margaret Kidder. Like, she's just like that ballsy motherfucker, dude.
Kidder don't give no fucks.
Right.
That's the one thing I was kind of. That's another thing I was kind of like, okay, this is kind of silly. Where they were like making fun of the dude, like that must be something dirty. Oh man, and they're all like, no! I was like, okay, let's.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Well,
I thought that was funny as shit that they were like, she gave that to you and you wrote it down. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That one, like not John Saxon, like whoever the other dude was. He was just like, oh my god, that's hilarious. I was like, oh
Yeah.
dude, it's not that funny.
It's an
It's
elaborate
it's
word for
funny.
blowjob, bro.
It's
Chill the
funny.
fuck out, okay? You know, like
Yeah. He was acting like he was like 11 years old and he heard it for the first time on the playground. It's like, oh my god, hear what he just said. Like, dude, you're like in your 40s. Chill out.
All right. We're both in our 40s. You've not heard this word until a fucking college student brought
Hey,
it to
bro.
your attention. Like, come on, dude.
bro.
I thought it was funny.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
that time. I mean, probably grew up in like the 50s, and they definitely know talking about no fellatio in the 50s.
Sure, blowjobs weren't even voted
Yeah.
legal back in the 50s.
Yeah, they weren't even having parents sleeping in the same bedroom on TV in the 50s. Fuck fellatio.
Dude, I like, you know, the one thing I love about movies, I watch shit from like the 50s and I watch shit from there. Like, it's the technology that changes over time and shit. So when we were tracing the call, oh boy, like
Oh
running,
my god, that was hilarious.
I lost my shit, dude. I'm like,
He's like, you have to keep on the phone for maybe 30 minutes so I can fucking trace this phone call. Now I'll be like, boom, no, there he is. He's that 2 seconds.
I just like you know, like, I'm not trying to be a dick because I know like technology has changed, but I loved it. You know, he's like running through these columns. Like, nope.
He's like,
I'm
he's got to keep him on longer. My dude is on the phone for goddamn fucking 15 minutes. What else?
He
How,
says
like,
he
Jesus
says he's
Christ.
tracing the call, but realistically, the tracing the call involves him running around the campus until he can hear the guy talking on the outside. Wait, what I'm hearing in my headset is what I'm hearing out here. It's over this way.
He's like, he's got like little glass like up against the wall. I hear him. He's in here.
Like, it reminded me of the first time I watched War Games with my youngest. She's like, "What did he put phone on?" I'm like, "Okay, so back in the day, you put the phone down so a computer could." I'm like, "Oh my god!" dude, like,
You're not aware of bad guys
Game?
back in the 70s. You don't
War
need
Game.
to actually stay on the phone. Once you get them into the bad guy ranch, you got a good 20 minutes. You can go make a coffee. Just leave it on the hook. Just leave it down beside the hook. It's all good. Actually, speaking of how technology advanced, when you and I were watching the new movie with Vince Vaughn, Freaky, in it, I was so happy that finally they had this like ancient Aztecan Blade or whatever. And normally there's this big long, you know, oh, we need to go meet this historian guy and talk to this guy. They just Googled it. I was like, fucking finally someone just Googled something. They were like, what was the name of that knife again? Maladada? Yeah, Maladada. Blah, 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 blah. The Maladada is a Aztecan fucking ritualistic knife. Fucking brilliant. That's
dude.
I was like, fuck, finally, man.
To me, that was brilliant.
It just made so much sense. It was just like, Google it.
I love the movie overall, but like those little fucking things, because like we didn't have that in Black Christmas. You were like running through these fucking
I forgot about that part. That, where he was like freaking jogging around this building looking for who. They gotta be on the phone longer. I'm like, God, we don't have that much movie for him to be on longer. God damn.
For all we know, he could still be tracing the call today.
Like 6.
Yeah.
Right. No,
homeboy is probably in his like 80s now, still just like, hold on, you gotta keep him on longer.
I was very good.
80-year-old was,
you know, because like,
thank you.
Oh yeah, because old boy was like, oh, it came from Gorecast 1313. It came from inside the house, and I'm like, yeah.
And then
you know, because like, so many more current films are like, give me 3 seconds. That's all I need. Oh, so it's over here. I don't know. I love old.
And you'd be like, and it's this guy, and this is his social security number, and this is his like this and that, and
I
we can tell right away.
Yeah. Old school
blood
shit.
typing. He ate a Taco Bell for lunch. Let's go.
Yeah.
Don't tackle him too heavy though, because as I said, he ate Taco Bell for lunch. It could get messy. Get messy.
Yeah.
But no, if we're talking about like making a Black Christmas film, this is it. Like it has
nobody with yellow skin. No mother son fucking.
It has no supernatural.
No weird statue bleeding.
I'd love him in the 2006 movie when one of the girls was fighting him off, and they were like, "You're just a motherfucker," and he just started crying. Get away from me, motherfucker!
It's like, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
Trigger word.
Your wounds cut as deep as my knife.
The remakes definitely had like a weird spot. I'm like, why? What? No, fuck it. Original. You know, like the original was the shit.
Yeah,
you know?
the original
like,
was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
My exact words for when I was getting ready to watch the 2019 one, when I did my little stories on Instagram, was, well, let's just get this fucking over with, because that's all I.
Like, you bundle up the hate, bro. Like, I just let it.
It's hard when every single person who's told me about this movie said it's gonna hurt me in the butthole, pretty much.
Dude, I watched this when it came out after we did the trailer reaction last year, and for some reason I thought, you know, I was just very much like, you really shit the bed on this one, Blumhouse. Do you know what I mean? It's not a fucking Black Christmas movie at all whatsoever. I thought I might have softened up a little bit over the course of 12 months, because it's pretty much 12, like it's over 12 months now since the movie came out. I'm as angry reviewing it today as I was when I saw it fucking back in December last year.
And that shows how bad of a movie it is.
And like, we know Buzz. So like, as you know, we're like, okay, so we're reviewing this. Me and Johnny both are like, hey bro, so you're really gonna like the first one? You're not gonna like we try to like pad Buzz a little bit, prepare him, like,
because he was like, if you're upset with Mother Krampus 1 and 2, then you're not gonna like what's coming.
What was this for Black Christmas?
Much what he told me.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I may have been over preparing you, so at least you might have enjoyed it somewhat. It's not as bad as Mother Krampus 1 and 2.
Right. But the funny thing is, you're not the only ones, because like a friend of mine, like I said, I talked to her a lot, and I was like, I'm like, we're going to be doing the Black Christmas movies, and she's like, ooh, the remakes, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I heard.
And I was all like, hey, bro, I got. You may not like the first one.
It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm I'm giving you the lube before you get fucked in the ass instead of getting fucked in the ass with no lube, straight up free balling it right in the butthole. And I appreciate it. Thank you for the lube.
I felt it was needed.
But
It
I will,
was
like, as far as like making the Christmas list, out of the three of them, it's the original.
Yeah, hands
Like,
down. If you said anything
you know.
else, I would have actually reached through the screen and slapped you. I don't normally tell people that their opinions are wrong because it's their opinions, but your opinion's wrong. You were wrong. You have made a severe error in judgment. I am worried. I am worried. Have you received a head injury or concussion in the last couple of days since watching it? Because you're talking crazy.
I would have to go to my local phone booth and like chase up, or not phone booth, but phone place, and chase up and down and try to find out where your call is coming from, so I can find out and slap you in the face.
Like after you watch Black Christmas '74, like that's the Christmas list, and after you run out of shit on Christmas, yeah, sure, whatever. But no, like this is the go-to. Like
if for some reason you decide to do what the three of us have done tonight, and you just decide to have your own original versus remake over the Christmas, I would highly suggest that the order you watch them in are the order is reviewed tonight, because at least you kind of progressively get less angry.
Exact opposite.
Yeah, go reverse chronologically.
I went. Yeah, I did the opposite.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh god, the good one's over now. No,
that's how I did it. I went from like first to last. You know, and like I'm kind of glad I did, because you know, as Johnny pointed out with his Black Christmas original remake, he kind of like lost. He's like, dude, I walked out of there. I didn't fucking remember anything.
I had blamed it on booze, but it turns out it was not booze. It was just bad, unimaginative scripting.
Like, I feel like had I gone chronologically, I would have probably, like, watching 2019 last made it stick more.
You would have gotten Men in Black and like they flashed you, and you're like, "Yep, I don't remember anything."
Right?
And Matt, if you want to make people forget 2 hours of their life, just get them to watch Black Christmas 2006.
You know, so like, no, the original sticks out. The others just kind of get muddied together.
The reason I'm always going to remember Black Christmas 2019 is for all of the wrong reasons. Do you know what I mean? Like, somewhat to the credit of the 2006 version, at least your job was so just run-of-the-mill and mediocre that my brain just went, well, that's done. Okay, cool. Moving on. The 2019 one will be etched into my brain for the rest of my life. Just been like, you fucking fucked it up.
And it's weird.
Kids. Fucked it up.
And it's weird for me, like, I have three things that stand out about the original Black Christmas. Margaret Kidder, John Saxton, and when the old girl went up the ladder and got hooked.
Oh, yeah.
I have no clue why, but the fucking ladder kill.
It's a good kill. And you don't see people get murdered with a ladder regularly.
It is. Right. Yeah. And, like, maybe that's it, you know, but like, as I watch these three films, I'm like, well, there was that one kill in the original remake, and there's that, like, the original, like, I'm like, oh, she died that way, she died that way, like, it stayed with me.
The only, like, kill I, like, can recall from the 2006 and 2019 remake was my soul being killed.
Now, okay.
Very...
Will say, though, if you remember
in
the remake, Margaret Kidder got killed with the glass. I'm not quite sure what it was. She got killed with like a glass figurine close to her. Mm-hmm. In the original remake, we had the odd girl that nobody really liked in the sorority. She gifted that to... Fuck, what was that?
Are we talking about the 2019 version?
Yeah, okay.
No, she's talking about 2006. Okay. I know what he's talking about.
As I said, wiped out of my brain.
06.
Yeah.
Like, you had all the cool girls sitting there in the living room, and they're all fucking talking. And it's sad because I only remember her from fucking Sky High. The one chick went upstairs, and Sky High and Scott Pilgrim Saves the World.
She had glasses, didn't she?
Yeah. She goes upstairs and she runs into like the one girl that does not fit into the fucking sorority, like Helga or something.
She's not a slut, bitch.
Whoa,
Right.
call it
But
like
she's
it is,
like, hey, I got you a gift.
That's all.
You goddamn slut, bitch.
And old girl wraps it.
Buzz on the phone later on, just prank calling
And old girl
fucking frat houses out of anger.
And old girl unwraps it, and it was the kind of figurine that Margaret Kidder got killed with.
Doesn't somebody end up getting it used on them, or am I just that's the remake?
Yeah,
or the original
Kidder. Or yeah.
No, I said
besides the
original. Like I thought someone in the remake got killed by. Didn't it go like through someone's eyeball, or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking
that was another thing. There was a lot of weird thing with eyeballs in that movie.
You're thinking of Mother Krampus too. She got the
no. Why? Why am I thinking about that?
But
oh my god!
I think Buzz just kicked his phone clean off the. Yep.
Yep.
So I was thinking of Mary Elizabeth Winstead in the remake.
Yeah. Will we, while Buzz reassembles his camera, will we hop into the trailer for Black Christmas? Then we'll come back and say our goodbyes and toots and things like that. Okay. Here is the trailer for the Good Black Christmas, and we're going to be back to let you know what we're going to be coming up with for Christmas Eve. Ooh, Christmas, yeah.
Hello? Hello? Who is this?
What your mother and I must know is, where did you put the baby?
You've got the wrong number.
Where did you
Look, I'm telling you, you have the wrong number.
What's your mother and I must
Who is it?
And we're back.
Hey, we should watch this.
As you can probably gather, we're still talking about how shit Mother Krampus is, and it's
and yet somehow me defending it, like it just gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah. So
I
that's
hate
it for tonight. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll work on the outro because Buzz looks like he's about to fucking pop. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining us. Most importantly, if we've ascertained anything about this show, always remember, what would Keanu do? I
don't call out Blumhouse at the beginning of your show.
Oh no, I'll call him out again. Those fucking sackless bags of fuck.
Yeah, the show's done now. Fuck it. You get pulled off.
I'm not retracting my statement. Your PR team are a soulless bag of wank fucking stains. That's all you are. Like, you'll have no.
Yeah. You know what, Blumhouse? Get fucked in the ass without lube.
Yeah.
Filthy animal.
And you know what? Insidious can go fuck itself. How does that make you feel? Yeah. Insidious is Blumhouse as well, isn't it?
Oh, I was like, where'd that come from? Yeah, fuck it. If not, still fuck it.
Seriously, are you
I am now. Yes.
We're just throwing names at the wall.
I'm
Just see
trying
what
to
sticks.
run through my list of fucking Blumhouse things that they fucked up.
I didn't like the whole
we ran the
bad
whole
guy thing, but
freaky 2020 trailer and we were complimenting it. I didn't see Blumhouse pulling the fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? You called their fucking PR team a bag of sackless fucks one time, 3 times, 4 times, and maybe left it written on a screen for a brief period of time as well. You know, you.
Yeah, and in the process of making T-shirts now.
Blumhouse can suck my ass.
No, that's false.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well,
for any of you kids who are sitting home,
sitting
home with your families on Christmas Eve, as you can tell, we're family-orientated entertainment, edutainment, kids. But if you actually, uncharacteristically, this Christmas Eve, if you do happen to be sitting around with your family, because all of us are going to be sitting around with our families, feel free to sit down as we do review some Christmas movies, because they're not
Muppets.
Yeah, Die Hard. We're doing Home Alone, and we're doing a Muppets Christmas Carol. Because I just thought for a change, and it's the one. This is the one time I know we generally keep it horror, but it's why I put an Unplugged in there, because occasionally I like to get wacky. Occasionally I like.
When he sent it out to us, it was like, "Hey, so we're doing family friendly."
If you guys must know,
featuring Die Hard.
If you guys must know, there's a reason I've trudged us all through. There's a reason I've trudged us all through some terrible waves of shit over the last couple of weeks. Was because this is like my little Christmas present. We're going to end our Christmas season on an actual high note.
Which, like I said in our chat, Johnny's kind of like Santa Claus.
Yep. So myself and my lovely fiance and Tuco the Hellhound will all be here Thursday. Buzz and his adorable kids will be here Thursday. And Carter and his lovely daughter will also be here Thursday. And we're going to be all watching some Christmas movies. No, we're not going to be watching Christmas movies with you. We're going to be talking about Christmas movies with you. Yeah, can't actually watch them as established, because
Giz
is obviously going to be there as well, yes.
Well, he was mentioned.
I was going by family units, and I neglected to. Yeah, Giz will obviously be there. I actually, in saying that,
3,
I'm not
2, 1. Yeah,
actually, in saying that, I'm actually not 100% throwing fleshlights at the walls, seeing what sticks. Yeah, that's probably fucking fleshlights. Midnight. That's what's going to stick. I'm actually not sure. Giz will be in the show. I'm just not sure. Will he be in his home, or will he be down here?
No,
this hasn't been a discussed thing. But anyway, so Die Hard, Home Alone, and a Muppets Christmas Carol, which prepare to hear Giz talk a lot about, because fucking hell, he loves that movie. Fucking hell, he loves that movie.
Okay, dude,
there won't be a Gorecast. There won't be a Gorecast this coming Sunday, or there won't be an original remake this coming Tuesday, because I'm giving people the days off as it's Christmas, and we've earned it. I know we've been technically off for a week because of technical difficulties, but that has not been a week off. It's been a very stressful week for all parties concerned, especially me, because I just
sitting here staring at my phone for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Be like, no, probably not tonight.
Me having mental breakdowns and then just sitting here with my Mac that I've treated like my little digital baby for 7 years, while sad meme music plays in the background.
So you said we're not doing
Tuesday
next
week.
Then?
Why, did you have one planned for Tuesday next week?
That works. No, that actually works, because then we can get into January.
So what we are going to do, we will be here New Year's Eve, where the episode we missed out on last week, which was supposed to be P2, what was it? P2, a Cadaver Christmas.
P2.
Oh no, sorry, P2 Sleigh Bells and P2 Sleigh Bells and Jack Frost. Not the Michael Keating Jack Frost. It's the 1997 Jack Frost. Yeah, with Shannon and Elizabeth in it. Stamp of approval.
Dude, I was fine till you actually were looking for the names. I'm like,
it just took a second. There's been many broken shows all week, but yeah. So New Year's Eve, if any of you are around, don't bring your family unless they like some crass, drunken related humors, because we're all going to be getting sassy bagged as we talk about P2. Yeah, because it's New Year's Eve, so it's still technically the Christmas season, so we can get away with it.
We got to welcome 2021 on the high note.
2021 on a high note.
2020 was a shit show, like Black Christmas 2016, 2019, and Mother Christmas 2.
I won't lie to you. I fear 2021 is edging that direction already. To be honest, like we're going, as I say, we're going into a full blown lockdown.
2020 was a movie.
First. Again.
Oh yeah, like no lie.
If 2020 was a movie, it's Mother Krampus 2.
If 2020 was a lifestyle choice, it'd be using a toilet made by Crocs. And on that note, join myself, Buzz, Kiz, and Carter on Christmas Eve, where we're going to be talking about some other sort of festive-related, non-horror orientated movie bollocks. See you then. Works for me. Bye, friends. Gorecast out.
Later.
And we hit the Gore Club logo. Oh, I don't have a trailer, so that's where I went wrong. Sorry. And Gorecast out.
Don't forget, if you enjoy our Madcap Gorecast horror hijinks, we stream 3 nights a week over on YouTube, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, where you can see a little bit of this. Turd spoon, god damn, I knew there was something I wanted to bring up in the... God damn, I don't know what a fucking turd spoon is, but I'm mad to get it pretty in depth. Most definitely some of this.
With a new 2009 twist. She pulls out of her vagina.
I'll give it to her though, because like, you know how like magicians kind of like do something and they pause dramatically? She took that dramatic pause.
And occasionally some of this.
Our favorite Halloween movies.
What's up, Gorecasters? Welcome back here to the Gorecast. Yeah, okay, I'm here. I'm back.